Well, with an introduction like that, I really don't have to do my set, guys. Can we make some noise?
Yeah.
All right. I love it. Hey, Mike, you here tonight? Yes, that's the guy right there. I want him to have the most amazing fucking time tonight. And I'm going to tell you why. He's from Colorado Springs, guys. Let me tell you, I used to work as a chef at the Nature Center right there along the river. And we had these kids, they're 17, 18 years old, river rafting down the river from Colorado Springs. And I go up to them because I'm a social butterfly. I'm just like, oh my God, did you guys just have the most amazing fucking time or what? They're like, we lost our keys in the river. And it hurt my feelings because I was like, why can't anybody ever have a good story to tell about Pueblo, right? Like, you can't ever be like, oh my God, dude, we went to Pueblo last week and we had so much fun. I won $50 in this comedy show. No, it's got to be like, we went to Pueblo last weekend. Now fucking Casey's hooked on heroin, Mike's in a gang, and Stephanie's pregnant. Because I love my city where I come from. I don't mean to dog on my city. I grew up here. But we have a stigma here, right? Like, we measure your success here in Pueblo by whether or not you move to Springs. And if you really made it, boy, you got to Denver. I did comedy in this last fucking week. I'm going backwards, guys. My life is not going where it needs to be. You know, Pueblo, we have more people right now in possession of heroin than driver's license. And it's not a joke, it's evident in the sudden influx of all these people riding bikes now. And you can tell who's riding their bike because they're doing it for their health, and who's doing it because their license is revoked, you know? And usually the dead indicators are pushing their bike and they have a cigarette in their mouth. You're probably not doing this for your health, your license is revoked. I've been there, I've done that. Anyway, just want to check my time real fast, because I actually recently got laid off, which means I've officially announced that I don't have a job at this location here more times than I've been in jail, and that's a lot. I've done a lot of different jobs. I've done everything from, I used to work in Alaska on the fishing boats, and true story, and whenever I tell people that, they're like, oh my God, is he going to be on Deadliest Catch? I'm like, no, my only 15 seconds of fame was that time I was on Dateline NBC's To Catch a Predator. Yeah. No, but don't worry, I wasn't one of the perverts. No, that wasn't me. I was that voice in the background. I was like, I'll be right out. I'll just have some cookies. You know, like that voice. And that guy could down some cookies. You guys remember that episode? We do, because we were in it. But it was hard working in Alaska because I'm, like I said, a social butterfly. I try to talk to everybody, but I don't always fit in every circle. So I'm sitting there in the break room with this big manly redneck, and he's got his big blue beard, and I've got this. And he was drinking his black coffee, and I had some hot cocoa. I was just like, what do you do for fun? He was like, I kill animals, I work on trucks, I'm a manly man. Asked me what I do, I was like stuck, like fuck. I like bubble baths. Long walk on a Tuesday with the a Sandra Bullock movie, The Blind Side, where the rain starts coming down and I fucking cry every goddamn time. So I didn't fit in anywhere, is what I'm trying to explain with that. But what I want to get to is I am a father to two very beautiful baby girls. Can I hear some love for that? Yes. And I love that you all clap at that, because there's really no accomplishment for me on my end, right? Like, all that truly proves for me is that rice and ramen noodles are not the only thing I can make in under a minute. I make these beautiful babies, because I try, but I do dumb shit, right? Like the baby, she came home from the hospital as a newborn. Just a little baby. The doctor said she had a little bit of jaundice. You guys heard of that shit? They said she'll be just fine. Put a little bit of light on her, they said. I used the only light I had. My T5 LEDs. Don't worry, the baby did just fine. She grew like a fucking weed that week. It was like 76 ounces in 1 week. The growth was phenomenal. But that's what I'm saying, like, I wasn't the best, like, role model for my child. Like, I tried to do some research. I thought it'd be good to, like, maybe pass my heritage on. We won't know where we're going unless we know where we've been, kind of thing. Frustrating for me, because I don't know shit about that. So I had to do some research, find out I'm Caucasian. I go and do some more research. I get on the motherfucking Google. I Google Caucasian. I got a bunch of Chinese dick pictures, guys. Let me tell you, it made me feel really good about myself. But that was not what I wanted my daughter to see. A little while later, my wife, you know, because as you get older, you start to like lose confidence in certain areas. My wife, she come home, I won't allow her to have full cucumbers in the house. You're laughing, but there's a good goddamn reason why I don't allow this. One time I threw away the cucumber, my wife flipped the fuck out. She said, "Who threw away the cucumber?" I said, "I did, it wasn't any good."
Damn it.
She said, "Shit, speak for yourself." So now they come in, I chop them up. I make them look like little Caucasians I've seen on motherfucking Google, and that's how we're gonna do things in my house. Because see, some people are doing adventurous things out there, and I'm gonna close on this. Some people are out there having foursomes with like 4 people, and having threesomes, that's 3. You know, at least having 2 people, that's a twosome. I guess I'm destined to be handsome. One thing I do want to say with my last 10 seconds, hey, it's a lovely night out there. It's a great joy to be doing comedy for you guys. Hey, I'm glad to be providing some laughs for you. So no matter who wins tonight, just enjoy the night. I'm glad you're all supporting local comedy. It's been absolutely pleasure.